Reaction. Look, we're on TV, Vince.
Always listen to her.
Vince LaRosa, we're on TV.
Sorry, there's fans.
There's fans. We have fans
want
on
to come up.
Football.
They want to heckle us and they want to say hi to us.
Yeah, they want to heckle us. Match just ended. Thoughts?
Same old story, bro. Same old story.
For those of you just joining us, welcome. This is our 110 Football live post-match.
What is the same old story? That we can't win in this place?
Yes. I'm trying to listen because Connor's voice.
I lost
Connor
my
has
voice
lost
after
his
the
voice.
second goal.
Why did you lose your voice?
That was the fastest I've ever lost my voice. I was surprised.
You went hard in that first half. Then when we scored and equalized, you blew it up.
I was giving
gone.
every single fan in this general vicinity so much crap.
Why are you stirring the pot?
I like stirring the pot. That's one of my favorite things to do, Max. But it's not fun when you lose.
No, I know. Yeah. But that is fun. It's like you know, you get what you get.
If we win, if we would have won, I would have been here doing the same thing right now during the show.
We would have had to hold you as you jump off the thing.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We do this little post-game live stream reaction, and we do like these fun topics. Headlines, stock falling, stock rising. So shall we get right into it?
I mean, you're the host. Where do you want to go first?
Let's do headlines. Vince LaRosa, you're up first.
Oh, I think my headline is I'm gonna stick with what I said. Same old story, man. Because look, you know what's weird is I thought when Greg Vandy came out here that we were gonna see a different Galaxy team, but he was like, no, let's roll with what works. Let's sit back. Let's be opportunistic. Let's challenge 50-50 balls. Let's make it a little ugly. I mean, literally. They got that goal and then did not do anything until we scored the equalizer. I mean, even then they had to restart it a little bit. We were playing them off the pitch, but they were opportunistic. They took advantage of two mistakes.
LaRosa?
I went upstairs. I saw John Thorrington at half, and he goes, "That's the best we've played." I go, "We played pretty good." They played even better in the second half.
Yes.
So before I get into my headline, I want to say, this is the best LAFC has looked all season. I know that's a strange pill to swallow right now. But this was look, it's a small sample size. That was the best I have seen. That second half was the best I've seen LAFC. But I'll go to my headline. You can't win here. Yeah. You can't win here. Once again, and I told you guys, LAFC at this field should be, the ball sits on the track. They can kick it around. You saw it there. They can dominate possession. But there's something in this place. It's got some ghosts.
There's some ghosts
here. We can't win here.
Taunted.
We got to get over that hump, and we missed the chance. We'll get another chance later this season. But you can't keep deferring that.
I see the ghost of El Munir's broken face.
Oh.
Too far?
Too
far?
Too far. That happened here.
Yeah.
We can't hide from our past.
Well, and if you keep playing like that, you're going to have to win here maybe in the playoffs because
Maybe.
they're going to be above you if you don't turn it around.
Don't say that.
I'm just saying.
Don't ever say that.
I think Max Bretos would love an LAFC traveling to LA Galaxy playoff match.
Of course he would.
Of course he would.
I'll just say.
How amazing would this place be? It was amazing tonight.
Yeah,
this place was hopping. After a year of pandemic, this place was bananas.
I
know you was mostly Galaxy fans. Are you center tier?
Yeah, it's a tier.
But it was fun.
Yes,
it's a sign that we're getting better to normal.
So I'll just go into my headline. Similar to your guys. Same story, different day.
Yeah.
Kevin Baxter of the LA Times might jack that from you.
Careful.
But really, it's hard to put into words how similar each game that we've played the Galaxy is to each other. I can't say one time where we've looked like a different team or the Galaxy's looked like a different team, to your point. Yeah. Every single game we play against the Galaxy, it feels the exact same. And it still feels the excitement, the nerves, everything, but it feels the same. There's never been anything different for me. And the story, in terms of on the field, dominate.
Yeah.
They only had like 2 chances all game.
That was it.
They've scored both chances.
Well, we said something crazy always happens. This seems like the one game that just went right to the script. Like, it was just scripted the exact way we thought it would go. Galaxy are going to muck it up. They're going to try to score in opportunistic ways.
That first goal off a tackle that bangs off of Sifu and falls right into the path of Chicharito, and it was a great finish by him. And you even made the point. Pablo Cisniega, who had a really good game despite allowing his 2 goals, he almost got to that.
Yes, he did.
It was just this perfect synergy for the
By
Galaxy.
Accident, though.
By accident.
Yeah.
We
It's
had
gotta be the ghost.
61% possession. 61%.
Let's start that rumor. There are ghosts here.
There are ghosts here.
I would have said there's some ghosts. There's like some X Games ghosts.
X
I can
Games
feel
ghosts.
it. X Games ghosts.
What's an X
Home
Games?
Depot Center Ghost. There's ghosts.
Not old
What's
enough.
an X game? You know what it is.
I know.
We're haunted by Bucky Lafc.
Pardon?
You don't know what a Bucky
Pando
Lafc
Ramirez.
Moving on. Let's go to our stock rising Max Bertos. I'll let you.
I'm going to go with a double stock rising.
Okay.
The fullbacks that came off the bench. Marco Farfan. The one thing I loved about what he did, he'd get up that left side because he played right back. He'd get up there and he'd say, I'm going to cross it in. And he hit about 6 crosses, and I think about 4 of them found a target, which is a great percentage. I also want to give an honorable mention to Kim Moon Hwan, because when he came in, I thought he would be like, oh, I'm going to go through it. But he was full commitment on tackles and a lot faster than he was presented to me. The guy can really run. So the fullbacks that came off the bench, very optimistic. Those might be the starting fullbacks before too long here.
I'll just go next in case Vince takes mine. Basically yours, but Kim Moon Hwan, he came on. Not only was he good, but maybe this is because it was his full debut for LAFC. He looked like he wanted it.
He
wanted
could tell
it.
he was thinking about this.
But that could be because it was his debut. But for most of the players on the field, a lot of the times in this derby, yes, it means a lot, and they say it means a lot, and you can tell there's emotions on the field, but it doesn't really translate in terms of the product we put on the field. But Kim Moon Hwan, he came in, like I said, this may be because it was his debut and he wanted to make a good first impression, but he wanted this.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I think you're exactly what was going through his head.
He was fired up. I'm gonna go way off the board. Something you guys wouldn't expect me to say. Stock rising, the 4-3-3. Do not play different formations.
Yeah.
The 4-4-2 diamond was a mistake.
Also a 3-5-2.
Yes, the switch to 3-5-2 with wingbacks it got you some modicum of control, and it made sense because you had Tristan. You were kind of worried about Chicharito, and you can kind of corral him with 3 center backs. But man, when they switched to 4-3-3 at halftime, they just knew the places to be in. They moved the ball quicker. They were in the right spot.
4-3-3?
Yeah, stock rising is the 4-3-3. So it shouldn't even have to be that way because that's the default formation for this team, and it showed. I mean, you didn't have your best players, and I know you don't have Carlos Vela, but stick to what you know. The players just knew that formation. There's no reason to change. The Galaxy weren't doing anything. And this, I'm telling you, at halftime, when they changed that 4-3-3, the ball was pinging around. They were pinning back the Galaxy back line. Diego Rossi was finding more space. Even Corey Baird was more involved. I mean, that was a mistake to me. I don't often challenge formation ideas or what you put out there from a coach's perspective because you're never sure how much the coach told them to do something. They do something opposite, but it just didn't look right.
It's because Bob Bradley's system has always been the same, and changing that due to injuries or whatever the reason being, you can see there's a shift in how the team plays, whether that's for good or bad. Moving on to stock falling. Vince.
I'm gonna piggyback off of your guys' stock rising.
Okay.
It's gonna be Cheeky Palacios. Unfortunately, I think I've had him twice this year. I can't see. I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna have to watch some games for a few weeks. He'll be back, but I think Bob's gonna say watch how this goes because I think he's a little timid. I don't want to steal your thunder here, but he's been a little timid, and I think he just needs to really recalibrate a couple things.
Yeah, when you have Marco Farfan come in here, and he's doing all the same things Cheeky can do, but at a higher level with the crossing especially.
Better?
He was heavy in the tackle.
He's gonna play.
He was definitely willing to mix it up a little bit, whereas Cheeky, to your point, seemed timid. His reactions weren't great.
Atuesta giving him an earful at halftime too, walking
off.
off.
But you have to do that, right? You have to reward players for playing well, and you have to knock those guys down that don't, because if you don't, what is the point?
How awesome is the fact that we're having this conversation right now based off of which starting left back do we choose? The fact that we have the choice between Palacio and
legit left-footed players.
Yes.
It's great.
Max, what is your stock falling?
My stock falling is the hot dogs at Dignity Health Sports Park. I'm just kidding.
Because you went out and paid for one when we had one in the suite?
They're not stock falling. I had 4 of them today because I haven't had a hot dog at a stadium in a long time.
You had 4?
I had 4 hot dogs.
I'll tell you what's not
falling,
your cholesterol.
I know. I haven't had a hot dog in like 3 years, so I had 4 of them today, but it was okay.
Did you try the chicken?
Stock rising.
Oh, so wait. So you had 4 hot dogs plus
a couple pieces of chicken.
Okay.
So actually, my stock falling, and I'm going to be brief with this, is the false number 9. There's guys that play that position. I don't want to, even if we have a false 9, I don't even want to call it that. I want to call it a 4-3-3. I want to call it 3 forwards that go up there, and I'm sure Bob would agree with that. The false 9 is a weird expression, and it's somewhat inaccurate, but I think it puts added pressure on guys when they go there, because when you throw the word 9 in there, you assume that they are going to be a scoring threat, and that's not the case. You need 3 runners out there, so no more false 9. It's a 4-3-3.
We got some fans over there.
People screaming over there.
Hey, fans.
Sorry, those are our fans. They're screaming for us.
It's Iman Balatak, our photographer.
Jesus.
All right.
I'll move on to my stock.
What we got to hear?
My stock falling. This is going to sound a little bad, but Corey Baird.
Why?
Whoa, I want to hear this.
Yeah, this is interesting. Why?
In the absence of Carlos Vela, I talked to Vince about this at halftime, how he mentioned to me, do you miss Brian Rodriguez in this moment? And, you know, I tend to think, well, now we're just thinking of the good moments of Brian Rodriguez, not always the inconsistency and the lack of goals and yada yada, but in the absence of Carlos Vela, Brian Rodriguez, as well as Diego Rossi in the MLS's back tournament, were able to step up and provide that attacking threat that wasn't there when Vela was absent. Here, yes, Rossi was missing last game, but I'm talking this game. Rossi, Baird up front, it wasn't as lethal as you'd hope, and Baird and Rossi are 2 really good players, and the product that they put on the field in that first half was just not good enough, especially from a DP. And like I said, this might be harsh on Corey, but going from a Brian Rodriguez that we could have still had on here.
Still can.
You know what I mean?
He should be coming back.
Yeah,
but the idea was the idea of getting rid of Brian Rodriguez was he wasn't doing good enough.
Yeah.
Ship him off. Hopefully he'll get purchased if they promote.
And he hasn't played a lot for Almeria. He was, and now he's coming off the bench again.
And then you bring in a player like Corey Baird who fits the system more and hopefully helps. But that's assuming if you have Carlos Vela and Diego Rossi both involved. But with Vela absent, I don't see Corey being able to fill that hole.
I'd follow up on that, and I would say this, that Diego Rossi and Corey Baird kind of fill a similar role, and it works on both sides of whoever's in the middle.
Yeah.
But maybe you can have a little different dynamic there, but it depends who you have. I love Corey Baird. I love the work rate. He falls on his sword at the end of every game, but you need that finishing. And this, like I said, this game should have been 4-1 in the 75th minute. It really should have. The chances were there.
But to your point, the fluid.
Sorry, the security guards. I keep good with the security guards.
The fluid
Good idea,
front
Max.
three. The fluid front three.
Especially after you lose here, you keep good with the security guards.
To your point, there wasn't a front three.
LAFC fans are always like, we need a number 9. We need someone like Gignac. We need Diomande back. We need someone like Christian Ramirez back. That's not the case.
No
LAFC
one wants
does
Christian
not.
Ramirez
but
back.
LAFC does not play like that. We have a fluid front three. But when one piece of that puzzle is missing, our team looks lost.
But maybe we need that kind of player.
Exactly.
We really do.
But then there's a system change that comes with that. When we have the ball in wide areas, whether that's Palacios or Blackman on the wings, our players in the middle look lost. Rossi, Baird.
Yep.
We don't have someone who's like Chicharito, for example, who's able to run into pockets of space, which takes years of experience to learn, but we don't have a player like that. And we did not look anywhere lethal on the wings or in the attacking third.
And by the way, stock falling could be a little bit of a stock drop. It doesn't have to be one of these plummets.
Oh, no, it
doesn't have to
you
be.
can see right here.
It's gotta be one of these.
That's a
It's going
plummet.
below
That's
ground.
a
It's going
plummet.
hard.
You see that? There's the guy right there.
Yeah, I would agree. I just
Buy,
think
buy,
a lot
sell.
of it was based on the formation, and I think if you do want to ding Corey a little bit, it's not like he didn't know they were going to play this way. So
Yeah.
he should have been a little set up for that, and they found no inroads at all in that first half.
Thanks, Bob.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
that came from Connor. That came from Connor. Listen to this guy. We'll see you at the next press
We'll see.
conference.
Yeah, I'll see.
Bob
Did
watches
you watch
everything.
your thing?
Remember that.
So thank you guys so much for joining
you.
us, sharing your cheers.
Cheers.
and thank you guys for watching. Next week we have a fun schedule planned. You guys are doing something?
Bring your umbrella.
We're working hard.
We're working hard.
We're
Max
heading out
and
to
Vince
Seattle.
podcast.
Bring your galoshes.
What day is the Max and Vince podcast?
It's on Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Max and Vince podcast. We recorded on Monday. So
Right.
Max and I were going to go watch this game probably 3
Thanks
or 4
for breaking
times.
the fourth wall, by the way.
And then after that,
I'm not a professional.
110 Football Big Show comes out that Friday.
Always.
And then
You have a big production
is it
house
Saturday
here.
or Sunday?
Sunday. This
And
week.
then Sunday.
Sunday.
LAFC
We're going to make
previews.
Lumen Park a mud pit. Sorry. That's
And,
just
and
grass.
we
I
have
know,
the
I'm sorry.
virtual tailgate on LAFC's app, which Max Brados and Vince LaRosa will be hosting. I'll be out, super sub.
Super sub.
Yeah. Hey, next time you have to sit out, maybe the Miami trip or the
Miami trip.
We don't have a Miami trip.
And then don't forget to join us a week from today for
Seattle.
Instant Reaction post-game here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Vince.
Better luck next time.
See you guys on the 110. There we go. There we go.